is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrive in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to Las Vegas, where dreams and fortunes can be made, and the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Dropping back, it's Carr. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Gives it to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's another good job here by this defense. And I think all the build-up and hype of the national championship, they really felt challenged. And right now they're winning the line of scrimmage. They've gotten this offense to a third down situation. Let's see if they can get off the field here to start the game.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. He bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Cooper. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Second down after that short completion. There's the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Defense with more pre-snap movement. scanning the field. It's Carr. It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast, it puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football. Let alone trying to get their hands on it.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. And now the handoff. He finds some space. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Championship game, 10th play of the drive coming up. They face 3rd down and short. Looking to throw. It's Carr. Looking right. This one caught. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. They're going to run it. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Gets set up here. It's third down. To the air. It's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. Hit as he released it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Ball handed off. A quick juke. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Back to throw. It's Carr. And it's caught across the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And that one's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To throw, it's Stockton. On the move now. Heaves it deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
The Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. Touchdown, Bulldogs, as they answer with their first score of this title game. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out in the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays. You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
That completion makes it second and medium. Dropping back, it's Carr. Grab near the sticks, it's Cooper. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Nothing fancy there, just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this right here.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
If nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down?
So here we go, third and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Returner tackled right there. That's when we'll start the drive. Here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They test the middle of the defense but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Catch play with a tight end on a corner route.
Chris, how about this? I mean, if there's nobody open initially, he rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that first down.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. After the incompletion, it's second and 10 from the 34. The linebacker shifting around now. And here's the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaking free at the 35. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. So 2nd down after the incompletion. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. Georgia now operating in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. You make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the 1st down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this 1st half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Grabbed made by the tight end. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
The Bulldogs will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Bought some time, now lets it go. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. The back's got it. Running through the tackle. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Returner looking to make a play here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Finds room at the 30. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
First down here for this offense. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Stockton. Receiver makes the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Looks like Georgia will have the first down. Looks like the player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Inside the 45. Gets some space around the 30. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And now the try here for the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Is back on the field. Looking to throw. It's Carr. With the catch, it's Cooper.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the 2nd down play. They're going to run it here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking for the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
Because anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Dropping back, it's Carr. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So what will the call be here? 4th down and long from their own 47. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the 2nd half. I understand the aggressive mindset, and this one could cost them.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Looking to throw it on 1st down. A short completion to the tight end. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Pick up the first on the ground. Inside the 25. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So 1st down from the 12 now.
Well, that's a great example of a defense selling out to stop a 3rd down and short. At 3rd and 2, looks like they put everybody up near the line of scrimmage. And when the back got free, he's able to go and pick up huge yards because there's no safeties back there to slow him down.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. 1st down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
1st down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. And that will give them the lead now. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking for a receiver. The pocket breaking down. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollock, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype for the final period. Let's check out the game stats. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Handoff to the back. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. It's Stockton. On the move now. And he's corralled just short of the line of scrimmage. It'll be credited as a sack.
Now this quarterback's a threat with his legs, but this defense has clearly done their homework. They're not fooled at all. Good job of pushing him out of bounds for a short loss.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Red kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. The shotgun running play call. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Well, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Ball handed off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a 1-possession game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Cooper. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the...
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Quick throw over the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Chewing clock with the running game. Look out, room to run here. They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Play call here, 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He escapes the pocket. Finds a receiver wide open. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the single back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Keeping it on the ground here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Caught near the sticks. It's Humphreys. We're able to move the sticks. Set up now. 1st down at the 34.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go. 3rd down. Big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Here's the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And he's got it again. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain curve, national champion.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs.